room stays where it is tonight. Nothing leans into tomorrow. The walls don't ask me how I feel, they just listen without echo. A cup is cooling on the table, steam dissolving into air. I watch it like it matters, like it knows that I am here. The clock moves without a sound, second hands refusing wait. Every moment feels unforced, like the night can tolerate. No questions in the corners, no answers in my hands. The light keeps falling softly, like it understands. The light doesn't ask me anything, it just stays where it falls. I don't have to name the feeling, I don't have to call. The night doesn't need my reasons, it doesn't ask me why. For a moment I'm not searching for another life. I breathe in what is quiet, I let the stillness be. Nothing's asking me to change, nothing's asking me to leave. The street outside is patient, it hums then lets me go. Every sound feels distant now, like it learned to move in slow. A chair holds all my waiting, without trying to explain. I sit inside the silence, like it's something I can claim. I don't reach for any meaning, I don't fight what I don't know. Tonight doesn't need a future, tonight is fine and slow. No footsteps in the hallway, no voice calling my name. The light stays exactly where it is, and I decide the same. The light doesn't ask me anything, it never asks me why. It just warms the quiet corners that I keep inside. The night doesn't rush my thinking, it lets the silence grow. I'm not trying to run, I'm okay moving slow. Maybe this is all I needed, not an answer, not a sign. Just a room that stays unbroken, just a little borrowed time. Nothing pulling at my chest now, nothing proving what I am. I stay with what is gentle, like the night had planned. The light doesn't ask me anything, it lets me be enough. I don't have to carry meaning, I don't have to be tough. The night stays open-ended, it doesn't ask me to go. I stay until the feeling decides to let me know. Nothing's ending here tonight, nothing needs to close. I stay where the light is quiet, until the feeling goes.
This room remembers
remembers how I sit where I leave the light on low. Every shadow knows its place, every silence moves in slow. The chair waits where I left it, like it never asked me why. Even when I'm barely here, it lets me pass inside. The air feels used to breathing me like I've been here before. I don't explain a single thing, I don't knock on the door. Nothing needs my history, nothing needs a sound. This room already knows me without looking around. This is a room that knows my name without a word or sign. I don't have to introduce what's already mine. The walls don't lean in closer, they don't turn away, they just stay exactly where they are and let me stay. I don't feel like I'm arriving, I don't feel like I'm late, I'm just here the way I am, and the room is okay with that. The window holds the outside back just enough to let me rest. Streetlight folding through the glass like it's doing its best. I place my thoughts down carefully like something that might break, but nothing in this room reacts, nothing's at stake. Time feels less important here, minutes lose their weight. The room keeps all my quiet and doesn't ask me to explain. No echoes chasing after me, no past I have to face. This room keeps calling me by name just by giving space. This is a room that knows my name and never asks me why. It doesn't need to understand, it just lets me lie. I don't have to be impressive, I don't have to stay awake, I can be a little unfinished and the room won't break. Maybe every place I've been was trying to lead me here, to a room that doesn't question why I disappear. No need to hold myself together, no need to pretend. The room already knows my name even when I forget. This is a room that knows my name, it knows me when I'm low. I don't have to say a thing, it already knows. I stay until the silence fits, I stay until I'm calm, I stay until the room forgets the weight inside my arms. Nothing follows when I leave, nothing tries to stay. The room that knows my name lets me walk away. still here but not behind. The night feels wide and open, like it finally has time. The room is barely breathing, light resting on the floor. Nothing's asking for my attention, nothing's asking for more. I hear the house remembering every step I didn't take, every thought I let go quiet, every pause I didn't fake. I don't feel the need to settle, I don't feel the need to run. The night keeps moving slowly, like it's not in a rush to be done. I'm still awake, still gentle, still holding what I can. I don't need to make this moment anything more than it is. The dark feels kind and careful, it doesn't lean too close. I stay right where the feeling is and let the rest go. I let the quiet find me, I let the minutes pass. Nothing here is asking for a version of my past. The window shows a softer world, street lights turning thin. Every sound is distant now, like it's fading in. I don't chase any meaning, I don't question why I stay. The night doesn't offer answers, it just lets me stay awake. I feel my shoulders lowering without a reason why, like my body learned something before my mind could try. I don't need to feel completed, I don't need to feel okay. It's enough to still be gentle at the end of the day. I'm still awake, still gentle, still here without a plan. I don't have to understand this to let it stand. The dark keeps all my breathing, it holds it without claim. I stay with what is quiet and let it stay the same. Maybe calm is just this moment, not improved, not explained. Just a breath that feels familiar, just a thought without a name. No arrival, no departure, no direction I must choose. I stay awake inside the quiet, with nothing left to lose. I'm still awake, still gentle, still softer than before. I don't need the night to change me, I don't need more. I stay until the silence fits, I stay until it's kind. Still awake, still gentle, still mine. Nothing closes when the night does, nothing asks me to sleep. I'm still awake, still gentle, and that's enough to keep.
Nothing moves except the clock tonight. The room stays exactly where it is. The air feels heavy, but it's calm, like it forgot what motion is. The second hand keeps proving time, while everything else lets go. I don't feel pulled in any direction. I don't feel slow. The walls don't shift, the light doesn't change, even the floor feels still, like the night decided not to move until it's ready to. I don't count the minutes passing, I don't ask them to stay. The clock can keep on moving, I don't need to follow its way. Nothing moves except the clock, and I let it move along. I don't chase the sound it makes, I don't feel left behind. The night doesn't push me forward, it doesn't pull me back. Nothing moves except the clock, and I'm fine with that. I sit inside the waiting without needing to explain. Time keeps proving it exists, I don't need the same. The chair holds the shape of me, like it learned me over time. Every breath feels measured now, but never out of line. The window keeps the dark in place, the street stays where it fell. Everything agrees to pause, everything but the clock itself. I notice how the quiet grows when nothing tries to lead. I stay right where the moment is without the need to leave. The seconds pass like strangers, I don't ask where they go. The clock keeps doing what it does, I let the rest stay slow. Nothing moves except the clock, and it doesn't look at me. It keeps counting without care, like it's supposed to be. I don't measure where I am, I don't check how far I've gone. Nothing moves except the clock, and I'm still here when it's gone. Maybe stillness isn't empty, maybe this is how it rests. When the world forgets to ask me what comes next. No arrival, no direction, no decision I must unlock. I let the night stay perfectly still and let the clock be just a clock. Nothing moves except the clock, and I don't ask it why. It keeps going on its own, I let the moment lie. The night holds everything in place, the dark stays soft and wide. Nothing moves except the clock, and I stay right inside. Time keeps moving somewhere else, I don't need to watch. Nothing moves except the clock. Nothing moves except the clock.
The evening settles into place like it doesn't plan to leave. The light grows thin along the walls and lets itself breathe. Nothing waits beyond this moment, nothing asks for proof. The day loosens what it held and finally tells the truth. The room grows slightly darker, but nothing feels undone. It's just the evening choosing where it belongs. I don't mark the hour, I don't check the time. The night isn't arriving, it's already mine. This is where the evening decides to stay, without a sound or sign. Nothing more is coming, nothing's falling behind. The dark doesn't close around me, it opens soft and wide. This is where the evening decides to stay, and I decide to lie. I let the quiet take its shape, I let the stillness choose. Nothing here is moving, nothing I could lose. The window holds the last of day, like it knows how much to keep. Streetlights fade into the glass and learn to sleep. I don't follow any feeling, I don't ask it to remain. The evening doesn't promise me anything it can't sustain. Everything slows evenly, nothing pulls away. The night doesn't fall, it stays. I don't feel the need to finish, I don't feel delay. This moment doesn't open or fade. This is where the evening decides to stay. No reason, no reply, nothing left to carry, nothing left to try. The quiet doesn't press against me, it rested along my side. This is where the evening decides to stay, and I don't mind. Maybe rest is just this pause, unclaimed and free. Not a place I'm heading to, just where I happen to be. No signal, no conclusion, no word I need to say. The evening made its choice to stay. This is where the evening decides to stay, and nothing needs to end. The night doesn't ask for anything, it just lets me in. I stay until the stillness fits, I stay until it's kind. This is where the evening decides to stay, and I let it decide. nothing drifts away. This is where the evening decides to stay. Coffee's sitting next to me like it's not in any rush. Steam disappears quietly into the space between us. I wrap my hands around the cup but didn't take a sip. Some moments don't need tasting, some warmth doesn't insist. The chair across the table feels closer than before. Not because someone's there, just because it could be. I don't mind the cooling, I don't mind the wait. Some things feel more honest when they're a little late. There's coffee left to cool beside me, and I let it be. I don't need it warm right now, it's enough to see. The night moves gently through the room like it knows my pace. There's coffee left to cool beside me, and I stay in place. Nothing's asking to be finished, nothing's asking me to choose. I sit with what is settling and let it lose its heat. The light leans on the counter like it's learned how to rest. Every sound feels measured now, nothing feels excess. I notice how the quiet shifts when something simple stays. The coffee cooling next to me marks the passing of the day. I don't reach for conversation, I don't fill the space. The room already understands this unspoken grace. Say time doesn't need explaining, neither do I. The cup keeps losing temperature, and so does the sky. There's coffee left to cool beside me, and I don't mind. Some things feel better waiting without a sign. The night doesn't lean too heavy, it just shares the room. There's coffee left to cool beside me, and I let it cool. Maybe warmth is just this moment, not held, not claimed, just something close enough to know it came. I don't drink it while it's perfect, I don't rush the taste. I let the coffee sit beside me and set its own pace. There's coffee left to cool beside me, nothing needs to change. I don't need it as it was, I don't rearrange. The night stays calm and ordinary like it's meant to be. There's coffee left to cool beside me, keeping company. Stays right where I left it, the moment does the same. There's coffee left to cool beside me. know knows when not to show. The room hums gently, like it's learned my pace. Every echo stays behind and gives me space. I don't listen for a melody, I don't wait for a sign. I let the sound arrive a little at a time. Nothing here is reaching, nothing needs to rise. The sound stays where it belongs, and so do I. I sit where the sound is soft, where it doesn't ask to stay. It moves around me carefully, then drifts away. I don't follow what I hear, I don't need it to remain. I sit where the sound is soft and let it change. The volume never tells me what I'm supposed to feel. It just stays low enough to feel real. The night adjusts its breathing to match the room. Every rhythm slows itself and makes more room. I notice how the silence bends but never breaks, like it knows the shape of rest I didn't have to make. I don't search for clarity, I don't sharpen the tone. The sound finds its place on its own. No signal calling out to me, no line I need to cross. I stay inside the gentle range where nothing's lost. I sit where the sound is soft, where it barely appears. It stays just close enough to disappear. I don't need it to surround me, I don't need it to stay. I sit where the sound is soft and let it fade. Maybe comfort is in silence, maybe it's this space where nothing tries to speak too loud, nothing tries to take its place. I don't turn the volume higher, I don't pull it near. I let the sound stay where it is and keep me here. I sit where the sound is soft, where it never insists. It stays long enough to notice, then gently lifts. The night doesn't need a chorus, the room doesn't need a name. I sit where the sound is soft and stay the same. We sat without finishing sentences, let them fall where they were. Every thought felt unnecessary, every silence felt sure. The room didn't lean toward us, didn't ask what we meant. It held the space between our breaths like it was content. I noticed how the quiet stayed when nothing tried to speak, like the night already knew what we didn't need. No explanations waiting, no truth left to find. There were words we could have used, but not tonight. There were words we didn't need tonight. They stayed right where they were. Nothing lost in leaving them unsaid, nothing left to learn. The silence didn't feel empty, it felt kind. There were words we didn't need tonight, and we were fine. I didn't feel the need to answer, I didn't feel the need to know. The quiet held the moment and let it go. The light moved slightly on the wall, like it almost spoke, but even that felt optional, even that felt slow. I didn't search your face for meaning, didn't read between the lines. Everything important stayed unspoken and still felt right. The night didn't ask us anything, didn't lean in close. It let the pauses do the work, and that was enough. No promises forming, no way to define. There were words we didn't need tonight. There were words we didn't need tonight. No reason, no reply, nothing missing in the quiet, nothing left behind. We didn't need to make it clearer, didn't need a sign. There were words we didn't need tonight, and we let them pass by. Maybe closeness isn't talking, maybe it's this space where nothing tries to fill the room, nothing takes its place. No sentence hanging unfinished, no moment to correct. We stayed with what was gentle and left the rest. There were words we didn't need tonight, they stayed outside the room. The silence said enough for us and didn't move. I don't remember what we almost said, I don't try. There were words we didn't need tonight, and I let them lie. Some things stay closer when they're never said. There were words we didn't need tonight. The street outside breathes slowly, like it's trying not to wake. A car passes without meaning, a sound I don't have to take. But window holds the distance, just enough to let it in. Every movement feels reduced, every noise feels thin. I don't step into the moment, I don't follow where it goes. I just notice how the outside moves in slower tones. Nothing calls my attention, nothing pulls me through. The world keeps moving gently without asking me to. The street outside breathes slowly, and I stay where I am. I don't lean into the motion, I just let it pass. The night keeps its rhythm distant, like it knows my place. The street outside breathes slowly at its own pace. I hear life without joining, I feel time without speed. Everything keeps existing without needing me. A light flickers on the corner, then decides to stay. Footsteps fade before they form and quietly decay. The city feels less important when it learns to whisper low. I don't ask it for direction, I just let it go. The room remains unchanged while the outside shifts. I stay inside the stillness and notice this. No urgency in motion, no reason to explain. The world keeps breathing slowly, and I do the same. The street outside breathes slowly, I hear it from Your voice arrives without a shape, lower than a thought. It doesn't ask to be remembered, it doesn't want to stop. I hear it more like temperature than something I should hear. It moves through the quiet gently, then disappears. You don't say anything important, you don't try to stay. Your voice just finds a place to rest and fades away. I don't lean toward the sound, I don't turn my head. It stays somewhere behind the words I never said. Your voice, lower than a thought, stays under what I feel. It doesn't reach for meaning, it doesn't need to be real. It moves below the surface when nothing has a name. Your voice, lower than a thought, and I stay the same.
Don't answer when it passes, I don't let it stay. It's enough to know it was here and then away.
The room doesn't shift around it, the light doesn't respond. Nothing changes where I'm sitting, nothing turns on.
Your voice doesn't form a question, it doesn't wait for mine. It moves like something half forgotten,
Out of time. I notice how the quiet stays even after you're gone, like the room already knew it wouldn't last long. No echo follows after, no sound to defend. Your voice never needed to begin or end. Your voice, lower than a thought, never rises up. It doesn't pull my attention, it doesn't interrupt. It stays beneath the moment, like something passing through. Your voice, lower than a thought, and I let it move. Maybe closeness isn't speaking, maybe it's this tone, low enough to feel familiar but never fully known. No meaning pressed into it, no moment to complete, just a sound that passes under everything I keep. Your voice, lower than a thought, doesn't ask me to decide. It stays below the questions I never tried. Nothing needs to happen next, nothing needs to change. Your voice, lower than a thought, and it fades the same. Some sounds don't stay long enough to leave a trace. Your voice, lower than a thought. There's a table by the window, not waiting for a name. No cup set in the center, no reason to explain. The chair is pushed in gently, like it's been here all along. Nothing asks to be invited, nothing feels wrong. The light falls without choosing who it's meant to reach. It settles on the surface and stays within its range. No place card on the corner, no moment to prepare. The table stays available without needing care. There's a table for no one in particular, and it's enough. It doesn't need a story, it doesn't need a touch. The space stays open quietly, no questions, no appeal. There's a table for no one in particular, and it feels real. I don't imagine who might sit here, I don't hold the space. The table doesn't wait for anyone, it just stays in place. The room keeps its distance, but nothing feels apart. Every object knows its reason without having a heart. I notice how the stillness rests when nothing's meant to come. The table doesn't promise, it doesn't run. Time moves past it slowly without leaving a trace, like the table learned how not to take up space. No arrival forming, no goodbye to say. The table holds the moment, then lets it stay. There's a table for no one in particular, still standing here. It doesn't ask for presence, it doesn't disappear. Nothing's missing from the setting, nothing feels undone. There's a table for no one in particular, and I move on. Maybe some places exist just to remain, not to be filled or chosen, not to explain. No memory waiting on it, no future to define. Just a surface in the quiet passing time. There's a table for no one in particular, where nothing needs to be. It stays open without invitation and lets me leave. I don't turn to look back at it, I don't ask why. There's a table for no one in particular, and it stays behind. The table stays where it is. The night moves on. There's a table for no one in particular. lights stay on without a reason. They don't ask what I'm doing here. They fall across the empty spaces and disappear. No signal waiting in the corner, no message left to read. The lights just keep their quiet promise to let things be. They don't lean toward the window, they don't call out my name. They hold the room exactly as it is and stay the same.
No blinking for attention, no shadow trying to say the lights are here without a question, and that's okay.
These are lights that don't expect an answer. They don't wait for me. They stay on without insisting on what I should be. They don't ask me to respond, they don't ask me to explain. These are lights that don't expect an answer. And remain. I don't feel the need to notice, I don't need to decide. The lights don't need a witness to stay
Room adjusts around their presence, like it's done this before. Every surface learns the balance and nothing more.
I don't check how long they've been there, I don't plan when they'll fade. The lights don't mark the passing time, they just stay.
Outside keeps moving quietly, doesn't enter in. The lights keep all the edges sauced where I've been.
No meaning forming, no question asked. The lights don't look for anything to last. These are lights that don't expect an answer. They don't follow through, they don't turn when I move, they don't move me too. They stay where they were placed without demand. These are lights that don't expect an answer and understand.
Maybe rest is being seen without reply. Maybe light is just existing by my side. No call and no return, no reason to pretend. The lights don't need a moment to begin or end. These are lights that don't expect an answer, they don't need a sign. They stay with no requirement to be mine. I don't turn them off or on, I don't rearrange. These are lights that don't expect an answer.
keeps me company without a word to say. It doesn't sit too close to me, it doesn't turn away. It moves around the edges like it knows the room. Every shadow finds its place and stays in tune. I don't feel alone inside it, I don't feel held. The night just stays beside me and does it well. No questions in its silence, no meaning I should see. The night doesn't try to reach me, it just keeps me company.
The night keeps me company without a sound. It doesn't circle what I feel, it doesn't pin me down.
It stays without intention,
It leaves me free. The night keeps me company, it lets me be.
I don't thank it for staying, I don't ask it to remain. The night doesn't need a reason to do the same.
The room feels slightly wider when the night arrives, not because it brings me comfort, just because it's alive.
I notice how my breathing finds a steadier pace, like the night adjusted without changing space.
Nothing in it feels familiar, nothing feels new. The night doesn't need a shade
To see me through, no promise in its presence, no role it has to play. The night stays close enough and stays that way.
The night keeps me company, it doesn't ask my name, it doesn't need to understand where I've been.
Stays until the moment moves along. The night keeps me company and then it's gone.
Maybe company is just this, not alone, not together, just something sharing time without a tether.
No words forming between us, no silence to explain. The night doesn't make a mark, it doesn't remain.
The night keeps me company without a sign.
It doesn't stay forever, it doesn't mind. I don't follow when it leaves, I don't ask why. The night kept me company and that was enough. it forms, then stays. A thought that doesn't need a shape today. I feel a word approach my lips, then stop, like it remembered where it came from and forgot.
The room doesn't lean toward me, it waits. The silence keeps its balance and stays.
I don't finish what I start to say, I don't need to. The moment knows exactly what to do. Nothing crossed the line. I don't turn the thought into a sound, I let it lie. Almost safe, almost there, but not enough to move. I stay inside the quiet space, it leaves me room.
No meaning pressing forward,
no pause that needs a name. The quiet holds its posture and remains.
the light shifts without intention at all, like it nearly changed its mind, then didn't fall.
I don't chase the edge of feeling, I don't ask it in. Everything arrives unfinished and stays that way.
The night doesn't offer clarity or signs,
it just holds the moment out of time. I don't settle what I almost felt, I don't try. The thought dissolves before it lands, and that's fine. Almost speaking, almost still, nothing needs release. I don't turn the quiet into more, I let it be. Almost touching what I meant, but leaving it alone. I stay with what is barely there and call it home.
maybe rest lives in the space
Between what we could have said,
and what we mean.
no direction taking shape.
No sound begins.
Oh, the moment stays incomplete.
And I stay in.
Almost speaking, almost still, nothing asked of me. I don't cross into the thought, I let it be. Almost standing, almost now, but staying where it is. I don't need the silence broken, I stay with this.
The word never leaves my mouth. The night stays still.
Almost speaking, almost still. just gets quiet, like a room after the light. Not erased, not disappearing, just out of sight. The sounds don't leave all at once, they thin and spread. Every moment lowers its voice instead. I don't feel a closing coming, I don't mark the change. The night doesn't draw a line or rearrange. No signal saying this is done, no last thing to complete. Everything keeps standing still and lowering its heat. Nothing ends, it just gets quiet. Nothing says goodbye. The world keeps breathing softer, and so do I. There's no edge to cross tonight, no reason to explain. Nothing ends, it just gets quiet and stays that way.
I don't gather what was left here, I don't look behind. The silence doesn't ask me to decide.
The room keeps all its shapes intact, nothing fades away. It only loosens what it held until it stays.
I notice how the dark arrives without a sound,
like it's been here all along, just turned down.
I don't ask when this moment started, I don't guess when it goes.
Everything remains in place, just lower than before.
No ending pressed into the air, no meaning I should find. The night keeps letting things grow small.
Over time, nothing ends, it just gets quiet. Nothing breaks or bends, there's no place where this is finished. It just descends, the space keeps holding what it was. Without a sign, nothing ends, it just gets quiet. And that's fine.
Maybe rest isn't stopping, maybe it's this.
When nothing tries to hold its shape or insist.
No finish waiting at the end,
No final sound, just everything reducing to the ground. Nothing ends, it just gets quiet. Nothing slips away, the moment stays but softer now, and learns to stay. I don't follow what it becomes, I don't ask why. Nothing ends, it just gets quiet, and I let it lie.
keeps lowering its voice.
Without a sign, nothing ends. It just gets quiet. This song doesn't rush its ending, it doesn't count the time. Each note stays where it started, like it's doing fine. The rhythm takes its distance from anything urgent. Nothing here is moving fast, nothing is certain.
I don't push the sound forward, I don't pull it back. I let it rest inside the space it already has.
No beat trying to lead me, no reason to run. The song keeps taking its time until it's done. This is a song that refuses to hurry. It doesn't need to arrive. It stays inside the moment and lets it pass by. There's no place it's heading toward, no pace it has to keep. This is a song that refuses to hurry, and I let it be. I don't wait for it to change, I don't ask it why. The song stays where it is, and so do I. The melody loosens its edges without falling apart. Every pause feels intentional, every start.
I notice how the silence fits between the lines, like the song decided early to take its time.
Nothing pulls it into meaning, nothing makes it bend. The sound keeps walking slowly without an end.
No signal in the measure, no finish in sight.
The song keeps moving gently at its own height. This is a song that refuses to hurry. It doesn't press or prove, it stays low and uninsistent in how it moves. I don't follow where it's going, I don't need to see. This is a song that refuses to hurry and stays with me.
Maybe patience sounds like this when nothing tries
To shorten what is happening or decide.
no climax waiting later, no peak to find.
Just the sound staying present over time. This is a song that refuses to hurry. It doesn't ask for more, it stays exactly as it is and ignores the door. I don't measure how long it lasts, I don't ask when. This is a song that refuses to hurry until then.
Taking its time without a sign.
A song that refuses to hurry. the dark tonight without a sound. It doesn't push it back outside or let it down. The glass stays cool and steady, like it understands. The dark doesn't need to move, it just expands. I don't look through to find a place, I don't compare. The window keeps the outside still and leaves it there. No reflection asking questions, no image asking why. The window holds the dark and lets it lie.
The window holds the dark, it doesn't try to change. It keeps the night exactly where it is within the frame.
I don't lean into what I see, I don't remark, I stay with how the window holds the dark.
Nothing passes through the glass, nothing returns.
The dark rests on the surface and learns.
Streetlights soften into shapes,
They don't insist, every shadow finds its edge and resists.
I don't search for any meaning
In the view, the window isn't showing me what to do.
The room remains unchanged while the dark stays put, like the night agreed
And understood.
No movement pulling forward, no sign to mark.
The window stays exactly where it was in the dark.
The window holds the dark
Without a sound, it keeps the outside distant
and unbound.
Nothing asked to enter in, nothing to depart. I stay with how the window holds the dark.
Maybe stillness looks like this when nothing goes. When the world decides to rest behind the glass.
No signal coming closer, no line to cross. The dark stays where it landed without a cost. The window holds the dark, and I remain. Nothing shifts inside the frame, nothing strains. I don't open it or close, I don't remark, I stay with how the window holds the dark. stay where the feeling started. I don't ask it to go. I don't try to name it. I already know. It moves through me quietly, without a sound, like it's finding its own way to settle down. I don't distract the moment, I don't fill the space. I stay right where the feeling is and let it take its pace. No fixing, no resisting, no reason to pretend. I stay inside the moment until it bends. I'm staying until the feeling passes, not pushing it aside. I don't need it to disappear, I let it decide. I don't follow where it leads me, I don't turn the page. I'm staying until the feeling passes and gently fades. I don't measure how long it lasts, I don't check the time. The feeling loosens on its own, in its own line. The room doesn't change around me, the night stays wide. Everything keeps breathing softly, side by side. I notice how the weight reduces without release, like the feeling learned to leave me in peace. I don't reach for resolution, I don't need relief. I stay present with the quiet and let it leave. No lesson for me, no truth to keep. The feeling passes slowly in its sleep. I'm staying until the feeling passes. I don't rush the end, I don't turn the moment into more than what it's been. The space stays open, undisturbed, nothing rearranged. I'm staying until the feeling passes and remains unchanged. Maybe letting go is this, not moving on, just staying still until it's gone. No closing thought, no final sound, just the feeling thinning out around. I'm staying until the feeling passes without reply. I don't need to understand it or ask why. I stay long enough to notice it losing shape. I'm staying until the feeling passes and leaves its place. The feeling moved somewhere else without a sign. I stayed until it passed. I don't speak and here. The room doesn't turn toward me, the night doesn't appear. No sound reaches for my attention, no thought calls me back, but something stays aware of me in the dark. I don't need to be heard, I don't need a sign. Even silence knows my name.
Even silence knows my name without a sound. It doesn't say it out loud, it just stays around. Nothing needs to recognize me, nothing needs to try.
Even silence knows my name and lets it lie. I don't repeat it to myself, I don't ask why.
The silence holds the space and I remain inside. The night doesn't lean in closer, it doesn't step away. It holds me in the simplest form and stays. No echo follows what I don't say,
No meaning left behind. The quiet doesn't need my voice to know I'm mine. No proof, no calling, no reason to explain. Even silence reminds me.
Even silence knows my name. It doesn't speak, it doesn't wrap itself around me. It just keeps everything reduced to presence, nothing left to claim. Even silence knows my name and stays the same. Maybe this is what remains when everything is done. Not a memory, not a sound, just being someone. No sentence waiting to begin, no ending to arrange, just silence holding space for a name. Even silence knows my name, I don't say it twice. It doesn't need to hear me to know I exist. Nothing else is necessary, nothing left to frame. Even silence knows my name, and that's enough. No sound remains, no thought explains. Even silence knows my The room loosens its hold on me without a sound. It doesn't push me toward the door or turn around. The walls don't shift or change their shape, they simply know. The moment doesn't need me here anymore. I don't stand up with intention, I don't decide. The room releases what it held and steps aside.
signals saying now or then, no reason shown. The room just stops holding me and lets me go. When the room finally lets me go, nothing ends. It doesn't close behind my steps, it just bends. There's no weight left in the air, no need to know. When the room finally lets me go, I go slow. I don't thank it for the quiet, I don't explain. The space doesn't ask for memory or a name. The light stays where it always was, it doesn't fade. The floor doesn't lean against my feet or ask me to stay. I notice how the silence lives without a sign, like it finished holding me right on time. I don't look back to measure what I leave. The room already let go of me. No closing sound, no final frame. The room releases what it held and stays the same. When the room finally lets me go, nothing breaks. It doesn't follow where I step or hesitate. There's no line between before and now, no afterglow. When the room finally lets me go, I let it go. Maybe leaving isn't moving, maybe it's this. When the space forgets your shape and you don't resist. No ending written in the air, no final cue. Just the room returning to itself and you. When the room finally lets me go, I don't turn. There's nothing waiting to be kept or learned. The moment opens quietly, then lets me through. When the room finally lets me go, it lets me too. No door closing, no sound to show. The room let go, and so did I.